see anybody but Mr. Brown who might represent Contra Costa County. He represents the unified counties. So why don't you come up on this issue, because we've taken this out of order from the other maps, and I want to get your opinion, Mr. Brown, on this discussion.
Thank you, and thank you for allowing me to come up and talk about this. I haven't had a chance to talk to Contra Costa County in detail, but I think from just what I understand about their history, it is a little ironic that this Delta Coves area is included in here, because the county really hated that project and went to court to try and stop that project. Right. I think it was one of those old subdivisions that somehow got approved years ago, and so they unfortunately lost in court. It was developed, and except they didn't build the houses. They just left the open, exposed dirt, so it creates a real hazard for the folks on Beth
Bare
Island.
land exposed to flooding as opposed to houses.
Well, no, it has huge levees all around it, and so
I know.
It's well protected except for all the dust exposure. So, but the only concern I have in just looking at this is that the residential area to the east, the yellow, I was trying to pull up an aerial photograph to see that. I can look in the image that I have here, and I know there is quite a bit of residential in there now. There would, if there was more residential, it'd be more infill, and I don't think the county envisions much residential in the future.
Let me make a suggestion. Because the staff has to move on the 6th draft Delta plan, I'll ask for other testimony on Bethel Island itself, but my instinct is what we'd say is on your 6th draft, go ahead with this procedure and ask you to check with the county specifically for any observations they'd like to make. So we could, when the 6th draft comes back, we'll have the letter from Contra Costa with whatever they want to say.
Yes, and I would recommend moving forward with that as well. And I wanted to just say I appreciated staff contacting me and the county on this issue in advance.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.